Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, another Tron one, and this one is your daily freaking news on the Tron TRX. So we got a lot of things to cover here, not that much important stuff that is going on, more some, I guess, some theories, and a little bit of an interesting article here, not too much real news from them, only this is, I guess, news since they posted something about the Independence Day, but that's all coming in the episode, so be sure you stay tuned, stay watching, and we're going to be giving away $250 if we hit 250 likes within 24 hours. This is the last time I'm going to do this. Afterwards, we're going to be using another app, or I guess another site, to be doing those giveaways, to be conducting them, so that it's really, I guess, open for everybody, and everybody can see who wins and how many entries you got and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot more, I guess, easy for me to see who wins each time, so we can note it down. And there's not that many easy ways to have so many multiple entries. So it's going to be a little bit better for both of us, and I'm really excited about it. The giveaways are going to be a little bit less. We're going to be doing $100 each time, though, because I'm going to be doing them weekly, every single week. And there's going to be either one or maybe sometimes three winners, depending on how good the week is going for the crypto traders in the Discord. If you have no idea what the Discord is, be sure you check out the description below, and let's get into our content. So what we got here, our first thing is Tron ready to recover as new tokens start moving? So what is this talking about is those tokens that were locked away. One of them is the half, I guess. That is not literally what I said in the article. This article is mostly about all the exchanges letting them go through, and a little bit about the representatives election where tokens are being staked. But my personal opinion about this topic, I guess, let me just see this as a question that somebody asked. So is Tron TRX ready to recover as new tokens start moving? Well, yes, I do believe so, that Tron can actually increase now more because a lot of the exchanges now are letting the Tron TRX loose. Now a lot of people can trade it again and people can use it again. On the contrary, though, a lot of people are locking it up for the super representative things, is what I heard. A lot of people are still staking it away. So that is, I guess, a bad side, but Tron can definitely recover now that a lot has been let loose. So that's what the article is going to be about. So here you can see, let's see where that little part was at. So the Tron elections are moving slowly, with only 3 SRs displacing the Tron servers. It is possible the voting is taking long, since most tokens have been sent to exchanges. So that is because the Independence Day aftermath still takes quite a while for people to, or I guess for the exchanges to let the Tron loose again, to make people trade it and use it once more. So we just got a message yesterday, I believe, from OKX, who then released them again. But also this Google Trends thing we've already talked about, so you guys already know what that is about. The rest is kind of, I guess, useless, sort of. So we don't really have to cover that. This is a little bit about the tokens in circulating supply, a little bit about what Ripple did. It's not useful for us. So we're going to close this article, get right into the next one. We're actually going to skip this one for right now. We're going to get back to that in a second here. We're going to go to this one right here, which is a price analysis, and I know a lot of you guys like that, so I do want to kind of do it at the beginning here. It's a little short thing. We're going to read this whole part. It's about RSI, EMA. You get it. It's from Cointelegraph, so it's quite a related source, or quite a relatable, how do you say it? Quite a representative, or I guess it's just kind of, they're good at their stuff. So Tron is trying to climb back above the overhead resistance at 3.7 cents. And on the upside, it will face stiff resistance at the 20-day EMA, a level it hasn't been able to cross since May 23rd of this year. Once this level is crossed, a retest of the downtrend line is likely. The TRX to USD pair will turn positive after it sustains above the downtrend line for a couple of days. The positive divergence on the RSI also points to a probable upstick in prices. However, we shall suggest a long position only after the formation of a new buy setup. So what they're saying here is, you should kind of wait out here a little bit before you actually buy in, I guess, depending on when you sold, actually, buy in your whole amount once again, because we need to know what they're going to do first. Is it going to keep on going down, or is it going to go up? We can tell in a few days, most likely, because of the bull signs that we've been getting from the market. Right now, if you check, we're still above 6,500, so everything is looking very positive in my honest opinion. A lot of people think so as well, but yeah, we're just going to see what Tron has to do. We're having a lot of analysis about Tron in the Discord chat as well. Also, a lot about BitMEX. Check it out. Discord is in the description below. Also, quickly, before we go on here, at 2,000 followers, I will give away $500. So I recommend you guys to just quickly follow at the DustyBC on Twitter. So let's go on to our thing over here then. So we had, is Tron TRX biting off more than it can chew in recent time? And now I'm kind of debating here whether or not I should do this one first, because I kind of want to read it all, since it's actually just some more good stuff here. I was first looking at what can I mark to read, but then I was like, okay, I kind of want to read this out loud. Okay, then this thing not, but I kind of want to read this out loud, kind of want to read this, kind of want to read this, and I just kept saying like, okay, I kind of want to read everything. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. So maybe I should just go to this one first. So Tron's election is underway, but who's in control of the $2 billion code? That was also something that got my head spinning right there. I was like, what do they mean? What are they talking about? So the $2 billion cryptocurrency network Tron kicked off an election last week. One of the last steps is its efforts to launch its official blockchain. So it's already been almost a week since the thing was posted, but it's still quite interesting. So largely free from classic campaign page entry, there are no voting lines on oversight committees in cryptoland. The process finds the protocol seeking to leverage one of its core differentiators, a mechanism called delegated proof of stake. We've covered what DPoS is at least 10 times already, so I'm just going to assume that you guys are up to date on that. That governs how those running the software can change its rules. The process follows the late May release of what Tron branded as a test version of the tech. Then last week, it held a much-hyped Independence Day, which saw users begin to scrap their Ethereum tokens used for fundraising for TRX coins on the new blockchain. So that is referring to the ERC20 that got discarded, and now the TRX that is coming up, I guess, or that came up. Still, it's the voting that will offer perhaps the most instructive lessons for crypto innovators, given the elections-style blockchain governance remains relatively untested. And now this is something that I do not want to further go on to into this episode. I'm actually going to leave this thing open for another day because it's mostly negative and it's not really news because we've covered all of these topics before. It's just really kind of repeating the negative parts of the not really governance of the voting in general from cryptocurrencies, and a lot of what Tron is not being too clear about, but I can dedicate a whole video to that. So that is why I'm actually just showing you guys a little bit about this article, but not covering it in full detail. That is also why I've been sitting on this article for so long, because it's a large article, but it's also got some key features that we might have to cover at a later point. Otherwise, this video will be at least 20 minutes long. I don't want to do that. I'm just giving you a little hint here of what the article is about, but we'll see that next time in a whole new video. So let's actually get into this one. Tron TRX, no doubt for the crypto globe, is a very competitive space where thriving, it seems, as survival of the fittest. So this is a little bit of an intro to the Tron coin. Let's see. So some Tron's completed projects. Here's just a list, I guess 3 things, or 2 things even, of what Tron has been achieving. So Tron in recent times has successfully initiated some developments, even though many things have not been fully implemented on the altcoins colossal project of the quarter. It has completed the mainnet launch. That's the first. On June 26th, a day after the mainnet, Tron launched its Independence Day mainnet. After the mainnet celebration, Tron burned 49 billion worth TRX on ERC20 ecosystem after burning 1 billion TRX coin some days before. There was a lot of debate about whether it's June 25th or June 26th, by the way. Earlier on June 14th, Tron Foundation in a tweet aired that it has officially launched its wallet, describing the wallet as an open source crypto wallet like you've never seen before. And now we have the more interesting part, Tron's ongoing developments. So the same altcoin that has been through all these is on with its token migration from the ERC20 ecosystem due to mainnet launch. So that is still a little bit ongoing. I guess not too much, but it's still doing its thing. So while for some time it has been on its super representative election, with over 100 candidates will race for 27 positions, and the selected candidates will govern the TRX community. Meanwhile, even though those exchanges like OKX, Huobi Pro, Binance, and even more have completed Tron's upgrade for transactions, and many are still on with theirs. So, as we said before, OKX just sent a little tweet out. I think it was yesterday, but a lot of the other exchanges have not been done with their transfer yet, so it's going to take some time before a lot of people can use their Tron once again, and that is what that other article before was referring to. So also Justin Sun, the owner of Tron, in a tweet stated that the 1 million TRX trading competition is ongoing. And conclusively, even though improvements have great impact on coins in the crypto space, some observers have opined that Tron may at the moment be biting off more than it can chew, as the developments seem to be trooping it simultaneously, as such have the effect on the coin. In the same vein, the recent fall of the coin from the 10th position was also attributed to diverse attention. However, here is to hope that Tron will soon be among their top 10 coins, and maybe possibly in the 6th position, as NVA is searched by Justin Sun, who is relentlessly paddling the blockchain technology. Okay, so Sorry for just reading that really like a moron. But what I noticed here is that a few things I do not agree with the latter part. In this little conclusion thing, there's a lot of things that I don't agree with, so I'm just going to say to you guys, don't listen to what this last part says here. The rest of the article is kind of good, but the conclusion is kind of drawn weird. On the one hand, why are they saying 10th position? We know that 9th position was more Tron's place. That's where we like to see Tron at. 6th position, I guess that is true. That's where Justin Sun envisaged it. But also here, biting off more than I can chew. I mean, Tron, that's kind of what it's notorious for, right? Just stating everything that they do and just doing it all, just getting it all done. They wanted to do it small, but they're doing it big. No, they don't want to do it small. They want to do it very big. And I'm kind of giving them respect for really achieving everything, because there's not that many flaws with the system that we caught. There's not that many flaws that we caught. And I guess that's really kind of amazing. So they're not really biting off more than they can chew, since they're kind of doing everything and everything is working out. I mean, the wallet could be a little bit better, is what a lot of people asked for on the Reddit page, is what I saw. And a lot of people say like, hey, this super representative stuff is not working the greatest that it can. But I don't know if that's just to do with all the projects that they're running, because here what they said in this little part here, that's kind of not really got to do that much with each other. The only part that is bad for Tron is that the token migration is taking so freaking long. That's, I guess, but, yeah. I don't know. That's not really a reason why. I mean, the Tron ongoing developments here is not even that elaborated. I mean, there's a lot more stuff going on with Tron as well. So let's just close out of that one. Let's close out of this one since we covered it, and let's get into the fun part of today. So, Tron TRX wishes USA a happy Independence Day with a poster. So if you checked out Twitter, let's quickly check out Justin Sun. Here we go. Check him out here. Let's see. Wait, where was it now? Here we have. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that internet should endow people with equal value and power as it was. Independence Day celebration, USA 4th of July, Tron 25th of June. It's kind of a nice slogan that they got there. Really cool. What's going on there? But yeah, it's just kind of a poster, kind of a cool thing. Here you see the Tron logo, here you see the United States of America. Alright, so let's get into this article. It's not that long of one, it's just one for fun, really to end off the episode here with some fun news. So on the 4th of July, 1767, the USA was born out of ratification of the Declaration of Independence. 9 days ago, Tron TRX celebrated its independence from the Ethereum blockchain. Tron Foundation celebrated this similarity with a commemorative poster released on its Twitter page. The company in quote said what we just read. Tron's Independence Day occurred on June 25th to great fanfare. The celebration's mainstay was a 12-hour live stream, which I didn't actually watch, by the Tron Foundation, where various events occurred. With the various super representatives being introduced, the live stream was packed with information for Justin's Tron X. So actually, I'm now debating just to go watch it, but I mean, 6 hours, at least that one part, 6 hours of me just sitting there and just listening to half Chinese stuff. I don't know if I'm into that. I might do it at a certain point, but it's going to be difficult for me to do. So the jewel in the crown of the Independence Day celebration, like the fireworks on July 4th, was the burning of 1 billion TRX tokens, which is, I mean, it's 1/100th of the total value. So it's not actually that spectacular. It just hurts them, I mean, Tron, the company, to a certain extent, I think, because they can now, at a certain point, have less TRX to distribute. Burning refers to the process of sending a token to an address which can never be retrieved from. The announcement of the burn said, we already know what it said. Tron's coin burn was aimed at reducing the number of coins in circulation, and this is also seen in other cryptocurrencies, with burning being a way to decrease inflation in the long term in many token economies. So we know, of course, that if you take away a part of the total, then the inflation is going to be less. I mean, that's just totally logical if you have any sense of economics, which I am hoping you do if you're working with this crypto stuff. And the burning of coins also increases the incentive for people to hodl their coins for an extended period of time. I mean, this is more for continuous burning. So if there's going to be more coins to burn after a certain while, then that's more reason for people to hodl. If you're just going to burn it once and never do it again, then the only thing that you create is a little bit more of scarcity, but not that much for people to really hodl strong. I mean, 100th is not that considerably much. But guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I still got a question for you guys though. Do you want more of the like a daily video where I just do a lot of topics, just a really short, like 50-minute video, and then maybe some videos on the side if really necessary, like my latest video on Ripple Drop, you know, that one will be on the side then, of course, but just one daily video where I explain a lot of crypto stuff that is going on, like TRX, Cardano, Ethereum, you know, all of those things in one video? Or would you like, as we are doing now, with all of them separate, which is, I guess, a lot more work, because I gotta explain everything in great detail, but it's maybe a lot more fun because I like to just see comments on every video and just see your likes. It's really appreciated and all that kind of stuff. But guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully see you guys later. Let me know about that little thing that I just said, and I'll see you guys in the Discord chat later today. See you in a bit.